Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. This is your timeless reading, meaning whenever you find this reading, there may be a message or a takeaway in here for you. Don't forget to look at the timestamp of the reading, any numerology, the date that it's posted, because all of that may have some channeled guidance for you. Today we are going to be using the Moonology deck, and we are going to be clarifying with the Soul Urge Oracle. I will double check that name. I think it is the Soul Symphony. Soul Symphony Oracle. So we are going to be pulling from the Moonology, using Tarot to to clarify. And oh my gosh, okay, so it kind of already tells me something. The person coming to this reading has something to say and they don't know how to they, they don't know how to word what they want to say. Wow, this flew out. A fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. Okay, yeah, this is an energy of somebody who feels like they need to release whatever it is that they're feeling, but the energy is so tongue-tied. It's making me giggle. It's so tongue-tied. It's like it has so much they want to say and so much energy to say it, but so little like clarity around their words. Okay. Wow, the oldest and the youngest energies of the deck, balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. So, okay, what I'm getting from this being the oldest and the youngest is like what you want to say is so deeply it's so deeply attuned, okay? And there is a deep energy of love, of devotion coming from what you want to say, okay? And you feel like you need to take action on that immediately, right? This full moon energy, double full moon energy, we're ready to release, but we feel like despite the fact that we have this depth of what we want to say, our approach is the youngest approach. It's, we feel like an infant, like we want to scream, like we want to cry, like we want to have a tantrum, to say what we want to say. And we're like, how do I find the middle ground between, and I feel this energy so deeply as an Aries moon. how, how do I say what I want to say in a place where I can meet in the middle, where I'm not like overly reacting because of how passionate I feel, but I'm also showing the depth of my thoughts and the wisdom that I have gained in this time period. Okay, how do I ground what I feel in my heart? That is what we're talking about. How do I ground what I feel in my heart? Okay. Also, I just love this energy. Like, you're going to figure it out. You're going to figure out what to say, because what you have to say changes everything. What you have to say deeply changes everything, okay? And you may have Aries placements or Pisces placements, okay? Or prominent fire and water placements. But I keep wanting to say this. What you have to say changes everything. Okay. Clarifying, a fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. Wow. The Two of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. When I say what you have to say changes everything, what you have to say changes fucking everything. I'm so excited for you. Whoever this person is, like your energy right now is the energy that's inside of you is building the legacy that you want to leave here. And that is so, like, I can't even tell you how like powerful that's. That root energy. Like, you are grounding something that your soul has planned for, okay? So the reason why you feel so passionate is because your soul is like, you finally know what time it is, right? But your soul also has wisdom about timing, right? About not rushing things, but also about taking steps, okay? Because there's a happy medium between planning with this Two of Wands and growth with the Ten of Pentacles and balance, okay? That is what you're trying to find, is like this emotional balance between everything that you know you want to do and the reality of making those things happen, okay? Okay, Hierophant. So we also have Taurus energy in the reading, because when I say like what you have to say and what you're going to do next changes everything, is because this feels like it builds a family. So you may be building a family in this next phase, or the kind of family that you want to build. There's commitment with the Hierophant energy, where you see prosperity in this commitment. You see the growth, you see the trajectory, you see the future. Okay, that's the wisdom of this commitment. Like, you know, very deep in your soul that this particular commitment is the one to commit to. Okay. Oh my gosh. Ace of Cups. Oh, like this definitely feels like you're ready to build like the family you always wanted. This is such Two of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, the Hierophant, Ace of Cups. This is this is love. Oh, this is love. And there is this spiritual energy around this family, around this structure that you're building. It is ordained, it is honored by God, right? The love that is being infused in what you're creating is divine. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's use the Soul Symphony to. I can feel too, like there's so much passion behind this energy. Like I just wanna talk aggressively. Okay, but how does this person communicate, right? That's what we're trying to ascertain, how they communicate. Because you're this whoever this is, you're so devoted to this. You're so devoted. Your love is so real. It's so pure. It's so supported by spirit. Okay, drop the facade. Drop the facade. If you're faking the fact that you don't, or like if you, everything that you're feeling, you're keeping it in. That's why you don't know what to say. That's why you don't know what to say. I would suggest journaling. I would suggest writing down some thoughts. I would suggest getting a little pen and paper, okay? Or using your keyboard and just writing down some words. There are so many words at our disposal. So many words. And even though what you're feeling feels like, it almost feels like it's so hard for you to articulate the depth of what you're feeling because you feel this love so much. There are words. And I think the facade you have to drop is with yourself. Truly. I think you have to stop being nonchalant with yourself. This is why we have this competing Aries Pisces energy, because there's a part of you that is ready to be authentic, and then there is this mechanism that we've used to feign like interest or stability in where we are at presently, which is not where we're going. Okay, because this is about Two of Wands. This is about where we're going. This is about where we're going. This is about where we're headed. And so there's this energy of drop the facade. Stop pretending to your own self like that this isn't important. And as soon as you stop doing that, you will know what to say. Okay, dreams at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so there may be, you may be having strange dreams, but also you may be receiving guidance in those dreams about how to communicate. okay? Because there is this energy of like, I need to figure out how my heart can ground, how I can ground what's in my heart. Because what it is with this facade and dream energy, what it is that you have wanted, what you're building here, this beautiful, loving, strong, committed foundation, family, or maybe even a business or whatever it is that you're so devoted to, you only thought it was a dream. Okay? Like you didn't think that it was a realistic opportunity. And because you didn't, that is why you're struggling as well to know how to ground it, because you have lived in the falseness that what you actually wanted is a dream and what you have in your life is the only thing that will ever be real, when it was actually the other way around. What you have in your life was truly false, and what you were dreaming for wasn't always meant to be your reality. Okay, at the bottom of the decks we have Nine of Cups in reverse, so this fully articulates that this has been a deeply held wish fulfillment. And the only thing holding back your wish fulfillment, okay, Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. The only thing holding back your wish fulfillment is your lack of belief in it, okay, with that facade. And this is why the Nine of Cups is coming in reverse, because you have to stop thinking that your dreams are not real. Once you realize that they're real, you will lose the necessity of haste. Okay? You will finally understand that your movements do not require haste, that your movement only requires commitment. Okay? But you are well on your way. I hope this reading helped someone. Thank you so much for listening. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can find information about that in the description box below, and I will see you in the next one.